Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri.
Kauffman
We've got
Stadium.
baseball on the show.
그죠?
It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Kansas City Royals. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And today on the hill, Seth Lugo. What do you look for here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield, and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Francisco Lindor, the next to hit, takes ball one. Inside. And the count is 2-0.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
That one missed. Now 3-0. Right through there for a strike.
Oh.
Altuve gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Double play ball to second. Over to first. One out in the top of the first.
다행이다. 463 병살 거
Geraldo
쓰는데.
Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One out, the runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. That one finds the zone. That is strike two. Out towards right center field, and it's into the gap. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with two gone. Here's Riley Green.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
That's a ball.
Two outs with a runner at third. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
슬러브 변화가 너무 빨리 시작된다. 티가 나네 그래서.
Makes the catch. Inning over. Bottom of the first. And on the hill, Ryan Nelson.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Munetaka Murakami steps in for the Royals.
무라카미가 1번이야?
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Strike two. Lifted in the air down the left side. Lindor under it. And there's one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Alec Burleson. That one pushed to the left and foul. Nelson, a 6'3" righty, 185 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
And now it's Ivan Herrera.
Ball, that's outside.
On the ground to short, could be two. Lindor over to second, on to Santana, two. Top of the second. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno.
And it gets down for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Nolan.
So now it's Nolan Arenado.
아이씨.
And a foul ball.
다행. 스플릿한 줄 알았는데 싱크로네.
Here comes the 0-1. Got him, Lucas. That was pretty nasty. One out man at first. Here's Lourdes
안녕
Gurriel
못함.
Jr.
갑자기 안녕해지려고 그래. 안녕 못함.
Here's the veteran first
이를
baseman,
일야구는
Carlos
기본이지.
Santana.
운동을 너무
And there's a
빡세게 함.
foul ball. Second inning here, no score. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
산타나는 타수로 옮겨야겠다.
That's a ball.
아니 농구를 하셔야지 야구 적당히 하시고 27 곱게 하셔야죠.
안 해요.
Right
27.
side, and it finds its way
특단의
through
사정이
for a
없나
hit.
봅니다.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Alec Thomas,
안
the next to
해요.
hit. This one in
넘어가나?
near center field.
그건 아니고.
Scott under this one, and that's the third out.
뭔가 이상한 사람이 하나 있는데? 셋 중에?
We head to the bottom of the second. Now will be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Mason
잠깐만.
Wynn.
아이고.
Ball, that's out.
무서우시네.
Hey!
야구는 현질 안 하나요?
네, 현질이 아예 없어요.
This
아,
one in the
씨발,
air, right
잡아야
field.
돼.
Fair
아우.
ball. Makes the turn and heads for second.
발도 빨라. 야, 던져야지.
And he's into second with nobody out.
이게 그린이 좀 빨리 풀리는구나. 예전짝이고. 또 눌러야 되네.
Runner in scoring
잘못하면
position.
스로우 캐슬링
No
걸리는데.
outs. J.J. Bleday steps in for the Royals. Hard hit right side.
욕심내지 말고.
Santana steps on the bag. One pitch and one out. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
1점은 준다는
This is the
마음가짐으로.
classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
Swings through that. The Royals with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. No balls,
좋아.
2 strikes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a pop.
이거 다 커트 당하네.
That one is foul, and he'll see another.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it
방수
ends
갔어.
up off the plate away.
On the ground to the left.
이점 어쩔 수 없네.
Sends it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And now the rookie second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt. Just
Outside, that's a
missed.
ball.
승부 좋고.
And
That's
another
ball
ball.
Hey.
보드라인 피칭 죽이죠?
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That is the inning.
오늘 콜로라도 게임 되나 보네.
Back here in Kansas City, here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Jose
말하겠구나.
Altuve.
Ball 1.
와, 수준 진짜 낮다. 조그맣고 낮다.
Right through there for a strike.
백도 커트. 투배 치다가 저지 치면은 한턱이겠다.
Doesn't have enough. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Does not have enough. 나도 알아, 이 자식아. 오우.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
빠따에 공이 너무 잘 맞긴 한다. 컨트롤이 너무 잘 돼.
The 2-2.
어쨌든 다음 시즌은 빡세시겠지? 시발. 다 삼진으로 끝나야 되는 투구인데 빠따들은 막 휘두르지.
Win.
스트라이크였네?
On to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now it's Frankie Lindor. He's 0 for 1.
윈도우 타율이 자꾸 떨어진다.
Ball inside.
And that's in there for a strike. And now it's even.
이거 27인치로 보면 이거 선에 걸쳤는지 안 걸쳤는지도 아씨야 살짝 안 보이겠네.
Scott under it.
42인치니까 이게 보이지.
And now the DH, Geraldo Perdomo. Fly to center his first time.
산타나를 3번으로 올려야겠다.
Ball, that's inside.
스위퍼 안 던지시나?
2 down, nobody on.
맞았네. 서클 체인저.
That's
No,
inside.
inside.
3
Okay.
balls and a strike. In the air out to
밀렸어.
center. And that is that.
자신있게 칠걸. 외대 축제 라인업
Back here at
에스파 온다.
Kauffman Stadium as we go to the last of the third. Pedro Pajes steps in for the Royals.
Hey!
On the ground out to short. Tosses to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott.
Victor Scott the second.
Hey!
아우 제거 보소.
And that one is lifted in the air. Green takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. So the Royals batting order turns over. Munetaka Murakami will hit next. Fly to left his first time up. That's
Ball, that's
outside.
outside.
And that is ball 1.
파워 90.
Nope.
참네. 씨발.
This one smoked on its way.
Oh, yeah.
Out of here. A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand
465
working.
피트.
How is that fastball out of here?
So 2 down. Alec Burleson getting ready to hit. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
Pitchers always face a dilemma trying to figure out how to attack this guy. He went with the breaking ball right there, but it feels like that approach might be playing with fire. He loves to go after pitches with a wrinkle in it.
Just missed.
어우 잘 던졌는데.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the 3rd. Just missed.
부다.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That
Kudai,
is
Kudai.
the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Riley Green.
어둠 지는 것도 이쁘네. 시간 경과 따라서.
Yeah! Ball in! That's in. Ball 2.
And now it's even up. Stays alive. The next offering misses, and it's a full count.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
내가 자꾸 나를 안 믿네.
And it stays fair.
자신 있게 포십 쳐야지. 내가 나를 안 믿어.
Gabriel Moreno now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Green on at first, nobody out. And that'll get down for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good
야,
movement.
싱커를 빗 맞은 한테 2개 맞았는데 또 싱커를 던진다고?
Here comes the 0-1. Win. Off balance speed. There's 1 and 2. What a play. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
그 덕에 낚였네. 또 싱커인 줄 알고. 에헤이.
Walker hustling after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the 4th, Ivan Herrera steps in for the Royals. Herrera goes 5 feet 11 inches, 220 pounds, and he was born in Panama. That one pushed foul. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. 1 down. Mason Wynn steps in for the Royals. A double and a run scored his first time up.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
High fly ball right
피칭이
field.
확실히 갈수록
Thomas
좋아지고
gets under it, and there's 2 down.
배고프다.
This is J.J. Bleday. 0 for 1 so far.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
스로잉 게이지를 다시 눌러줘야 돼.
So up next, Jordan Walker. Sliced hard but foul. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball! That pitch is out.
On the ground to third. Oh, great grab on the dive. Nicely done for the out. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready now for the 5th inning. Carlos Santana stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, these Diamondbacks doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
A 1-1.
Ball, that's it.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. anything can happen at that point.
아우.
Out towards right center field. Scott on the move.
얘 슬러브는 좀 보기가 편하다.
Alec Thomas, the next to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Thomas.
The Royals leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground, and that's just foul.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
In the air, right field, and there's 2 away. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, 1 for 2.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing could put you right back in this ball game.
Hit in the air, right field.
푸시 약간씩 밀리네 계속.
And that is that.
이렇게 세팅한 건 아니고 그렇지 건 느리고.
Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt.
J.J. Weatherholt.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A solo shot, and they add on. It's 3-0. So digging in, Pedro.
안 불렸는데?
Grounded out to short.
하이커브 잘 떨어졌는데? 잘 치셨네.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Victor Scott steps in for the Royals. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Ball.
또 뜨네.
Pitch misses there, and it's 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And a ground ball to first, and it goes just foul. The 3-1. There's a line drive to left field. And a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Pitch out, but no action. Back to first, and he's safe. The 1-0. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for
와,
third.
발 개빨라.
Here comes the throw into third now. So runners in the corners and 1 out.
Up next for the Royals.
At the plate, Alec Burleson.
아, 이건 바꿔줘야겠다.
And time is called for a mound visit now.
투수 교체 규정이 어떻게 되는지 모르겠네.
So they'll talk it up.
옛날 규정이면 못 바꾸는 게 맞아서.
Hard hit into the gap. 1 run will score. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score 2 runs
그 스태미너가 없었어가지고 이건 무조건 바꿔줘야 되는데 그 규정 위반인지 아닌지 모르겠어가지고.
New arm out of the bullpen, number 52.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Man at second.
아니 이런 것도 치면 나 먹고 살 게 없는데요.
That's got a chance. One hopper off the wall, and that should bring in the run. The run scores from second, and it's now a 6-run lead.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Loud contact.
아니 갑자기 이렇게 잘 치는데.
You could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now here is Mason Wynn. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly.
이렇게 되면 먹고 살 게 없는데.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Bleday in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Two on, 1 out. On a line.
그냥 잡았다.
Reaching down, makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He'll score the sac fly. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. Jordan Walker will hit next.
우와.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Last half of inning number 5.
투수는 뭐 먹고 삽니까?
Just missed. Yeah, that's fouled off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Hammered, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Kevin Ginkel takes over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
그레이트 슬라이더인데 왜 방어율이 10임?
Next to hit, J.J. Weatherholt. In the air to
오,
left
그레이트
center.
슬라이더 맞는데?
And that will end the
오,
inning.
그레이트 슬라이더.
Back here in Kansas City, all set for the top of the 6th. Francisco Lindor stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
계속 밀리네.
Bleday flying after this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now it's the DH, Geraldo Perdomo.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Two up, 2 down. Next to hit for Arizona, Riley Green.
The center fielder, Riley Green.
넘어갔다 이거는. 어? 안 넘어가?
That one is back. And it's off the batter's eye. All muscle to center field. And they're on the board. It's 7-1. So 2 down. Now up next for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno.
Inside, ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Hey!
Fouls one off. 2-2. Throws to first. Inning over. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, well, we go bottom 6. Pedro Paez steps in for the Royals.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 up, 1 down. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Victor Scott. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
That's a ball.
저버리면 외야수 해야지.
Inside, ball.
The Royals up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Line drive, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. He's in there.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. Stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Murakami in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Gets the outside corner with that one. Runner at second here, 1 gone. That catches the zone for a strike, and a count 1-2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger.
Ball 2.
And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout.
푸싱 노리는 게 딱 보였어가지고 그 전 배팅에 가운데 쪽에 벨이 열리면
and first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
잘 쳤다.
The gap should score the run. Coming home. He'll score. It's 8-1.
잘 쳤다.
Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys.
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Paul Sewald.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow.
잘했어.
Back here at a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then, and I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Inside just missed. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
in the Hall in your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
스스로 너무 많이 던지는 거
high
아니에요?
percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
This one in the air right field. Walker hustling after it. Makes the catch, one down.
중경 위 구가 빠르구나.
Carlos Santana getting ready to hit.
Santana.
Ball, that's off the plate.
No.
야, 산타나 홈런.
It's out of here. Carlos Santana
파워 45인가?
And they cut into the lead. It's 8-3. Alec Thomas stands in now for the
투수가 체력도
Diamondbacks.
떨어졌을 거라.
Fouled off left side. The Royals leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
사실 계속 슬러브 기다리고 있었는데 산타나 타석부터.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the second baseman.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 1 for 3. And that is that. D-backs get 1 on the solo jack. It's now 8-3. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Mason Wynn. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down. J.J. Bleday steps in for the Royals.
The left fielder, number 22, J.J. Bleday.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
그보다는 구위를 더
There's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself.
Oh, great stop.
나이스.
The feed for 1. Double play.
오, 나이스.
What a quick killing to end the inning. Back here in Kansas City, ready to begin the 8th. Francisco Lindor stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Hey! And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And a man aboard.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Geraldo Perdomo. And first offering is fouled off.
잘 밀어친 것 같은데?
And it falls. And now 2 aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left or be able to get to if it hangs.
So the Royals bring on a new arm, Carlos
방어율빵?
Estevez.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming. Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
투얼리야.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That missed by a lot. And now it's 3-2. Got it.
스코 진짜 푹
Pulled the string on the changeup. 2 aboard with 1 out. Now it's going to be Gabriel Moreno. That one hammered but pulled foul. Strike 2.
그치.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And hold a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Here's Nolan Arenado. That's the 3rd. Murakami.
나이스 개꿀.
Over to first. They don't get much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready for the bottom of the 8th. J.J. Weatherholt steps in for the Royals. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. In the air, left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Pajes at the plate now, and that's strike 1. The 0-1. High fly ball, right field. And there's 1 down. Now at the plate, Victor Scott. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. This looks like extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's 9-3.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Back to the top of the order, Munetaka Murakami steps in for the Royals. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Royals.
Now the number 2 hitter, Alec Burleson.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run. Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score. It's 10-3. And in at second with an RBI double.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Herrera in the box now. Takes strike one. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Man at second. Takes a swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Rusty Valentine. Out towards right center field. And that is the third out of the inning. All set to start the ninth in this one. Here's the left fielder, number 12. There's a swing and a drive. That's back.
넘어가나? 아싸.
Out of here. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. goes yard. And they cut into the deficit. Carlos Santana stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Scott under it. And there's one down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Thomas stands in now and watches strike one.
아우.
The 0-2.
그치. 아이씨.
Swing and a ball popped in the air.
자스틱이 못 따라가줬다.
Two down.
그치, 야수한테 맡겨야지.
Breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Altuve at the plate with two away, swings through that one. They're down to their final strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the
아우. 3구 연속 슬라이더.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger ground beat control. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
제구가 확실히 수요일날 첫 게임했나? 보다는 좀 좋아졌죠? 이제 빠따질만 좀 잘하면 될 듯? 밥 먹자. 빠이빠이.